Okay, dear ladies and gentlemen, up next we have a team reimagining the way we connect in a world that's more digitally linked, but yet we are in a distance. So they saw what's missing in our virtual lives and set out to close the gap in a way that no one ever expected. So let's welcome the brilliant minds behind the groundbreaking vision, Team IT from University of Ruhuna. Okay, Team IT, welcome to the CodeSprint Grand Finale. So, standing here at the Grand Finale, I feel excited to being a part of this journey.
Yes, we are so much excited to participate in CodeSprint because we do want to get the exposure towards the project that we are working ambitiously. That's why we are participating in CodeSprint.
Yeah, okay, dear ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, the stage is for the Team IT from University of Ruhuna.
Hi everyone, I am Rishi. We are building IT to connect long-distance relationships, feel closer, more intimate and lively. When it comes to long-distance relationships, it's too difficult nowadays to manage because the current digital tools are lacking to provide us the features to keep an engaging conversation and also a relationship. Because the traditional flat 2D medias are having only limited functionalities and also interactivity. That doesn't suit for a human emotions to collaborate together and communicate together. So when it comes to long distance relationships and all, it's very difficult for us to travel so far to make the relationship works, or it time consuming. So we have to keep that relationship engaging and all. And also, people are not at all wants to communicate their messages. They want to crave connections. They want to collaborate each other. They want to feel each other's presence and all. So here we comes IT. We are providing mixed reality experience to keep the relationships engaging and interactive. So we provide expressive realistic avatars to make sure that the user gets to feel someone's presence in their environment. And also, we are providing their environments to feel different environments to be there, like 3D rooms. Also, we are going to give them instant haptic pulses to make them feel each other's presence or touches. After the pandemic and all, there's a huge change in the behavioral and technological and cultural facts. So currently, the remote teams and global families are the norms. Also, 90% of the LDR couples are feeling the intimacy lack and also the emotional connections. And also the current, the AR/VR market is skyrocketing. The current market valuation is like 149 billion. It's gonna be like 2 trillion within the next decade. We have an ambitious roadmap and development. We have developed our current alpha MVP within the past 3 months. So then after we'll go into launch our public beta by 2027. And we'll move to the hardware things around 2028. Currently our tractions and milestones. We have achieved 100 millisecond sub-latency communication within the 3 months. We were able to provide a basic avatar system in our solution. Also we have specifically conducted 12 couples in our faculty to get them into the development process to make the IT a more experienced solution. The current market valuation for the AR/VR market is like 6.9 billion, the total addressable market. In that market, the service addressable market is like 2 billion. And within the first 3 years of IT, we gonna like get 40 million out of it. So here comes the demo part. Currently, this avatar pipeline is we are working on. It can able to replicate an actual representation of a person with their lip syncs and all. Let's move on to the demo part. the spatial awareness of myself. So let's come to the demo of IT. I hope you all can see, like, we have already implemented the avatar, the person, whether it's my girlfriend's view. This perspective is from my girlfriend's view. So here's the avatar that is gonna have the interaction. So he can move his hands and all. Let's say I want to give a rose to him. I can able to do that. So we can able to make the relationships stronger by giving a collaboration. They can able to be with us. Here comes the interesting part. We're gonna give him a sense of like she is being teleported to a new place. So here we integrated a 360 video pipeline to give that experience. Here you can able to see like the 360 spatial awareness is there. So she could able to feel what I exactly say. The context awareness will be there. So that's about the IT demo.
Our business model is straightforward and profitable. It operates from freemium to premium plans, ranging simple mobile communication to fully immersive experiences with advanced avatars and haptic wearables. Our unit economic is strong with a ARPU, that means annual revenue per unit around $30 per month, and LTV value around $720 per couple, and with a gross margin around 70% software and 35% hardware. We have a clean go-to-the-market strategy. First, we launch a private beta on campuses and LDR networks. Then we grow drastically through viral storytelling and influencer marketing. After that, in the third stage, we are expanding to business-to-business market, providing licensing on API and enterprise white labeling solutions. And also, we acknowledge risks and have concrete mitigations. Either it is technical, hardware, privacy, market adoption, AR/VR adoption, or else cost. And we raise $100K per seed for a 10% equity stake. We are using these funds basically for product development, marketing, hardware, and the legal structures. We ran away 15 months to build our MVP and get our onboard first 100 paying couples. So here's our team capable of doing these things, following multiple disciplines like computer engineering, electronic engineering, and digital marketing. So thank you. Join with us and let's make IT together.
Okay, Team IT, thank you for that amazing pitch and seems like kind of amazing project. Judges, is there any questions and any ideas from your side?
Very, very amazing tech. I'm not an IT guy, but I love the gadgets. Well done. Just want to know, didn't Apple try something like this? What's the difference between your product and Apple Vision Pro?
Yes, we acknowledge that Apple tried this in their Vision Pro thing, but it's a closed ecosystem. Like, it's not going to be a unified platform. We are targeting on a niche market of the emotional connection. And also a unified platform to be accessible for all consumer devices, not just for Vision Pro.
Thank you.
Look, as somebody that travels quite a lot, I understand the market fit, obviously, for products to help support the long distance relationships there. Look, one of the things for feedback is I always think speed to market's incredibly important, especially in a space that is moving so quickly with virtual reality and AI. You've got products like Hey Gen that create very sophisticated avatars already that are able to generate that, and obviously quite a mature market around VR. Is there anything that you can do to accelerate that timeline that you've got around 2028 about being, effectively in market at that point?
Yes, we are already in the research and development. We also could able to create the high fidelity avatars with a 1 minute of a video feed. Then it could able to recreate the avatar using 3D Gaussians and all. So the pipeline is there. We'll mostly targeting the emotional connectivity, and we position ourselves in the market as a trustable new brand who was there for the special cause, not for a commonality cause like tech giants came for a general purpose kind of a thing.
In terms of the device, when you said you're going to try this out in your university, for Sri Lankans, such devices are very expensive, right? That's how much does that cost? About $200-300?
Currently, the consumer level AR/VR headsets are cost like $300. $300 is not a big deal at the moment. Each and every Gen Zs have like 90,000, 100 lakhs kind of a mobile phones in their hands.
Right.
So the wide AR/VR adoption is already there. Not only the headset is the thing. We are having a cross-platform strategy to us. So smartphones also can be gets into the play for the IT thing. So you can able to enjoy the IT through smartphones also. When you want the immersive experience, you can go for the hardware thing. When one couple of the user has got into that immersive space, he might want to get his partner on board into the IT. That's how we are gonna acquire the customers into this.
Yeah, I think one of the things that I say is, you said 2027, it changes really, really rapidly. That very MVP, right, that you can take out, still doesn't seem quite ready to me. So I think if you'd want to pick that tiny slice and take it out, that's something that is, when you take something out for people, it has to be complete to a certain extent. It doesn't need to be everything, but that one thing that it can do, it should be able to do it quite well. I didn't see that quite.
Here we come up with our prototype in the alpha stage. So the remaining stages are there in the pipeline. So we have carved our product and development. So such kind of a long duration to get the product done. Also, we are asking here the seed fund to get the correct expertise on board to deliver those things within that short period of time. And also we are a scrappy team, and also we are like adaptable guys also. We could able to adapt ourselves for the current scenarios, to suit ourselves, to position ourselves within the future thing. We don't rush that quick.
Look, I think the success of the product is really based on the network effect. So how do you make sure that everyone has the app and has that experience? Because people change partners, and you want to make sure that all of your partners have got access to the product. So I think having that successful network effect is really the unlock for you. And maybe the opportunity is, how do you do that as an existing app rather than the hardware, and then hardware being the second phase to that. So create opportunities to build intimacy with a WhatsApp style plus solution that maybe you're thinking about, and then hardware being the second phase of that.
It's all human psychology. We could able to switch our partners, but still we need to communicate with them, collaborate with them. Those things and those needs will be there for the O of communicating with them. So that doesn't much gonna affect the usage of the user if they once gets into the experience of IT.
Okay, thank you, judges, for that amazing questions. And thank you for that amazing answers, Team IT. So thank you, Team IT, for joining us with the CodeSprint X grand finale here today.